So, have any of you watched the Netflix series Ozark?
No.
I'm so bad with series.
No, it's one of those ones I've always
noticed.
meant to, because I like Jason Bateman and it looks kind of
Yes.
cool, but it also looks very Breaking Bad. And
Yeah, okay, yeah,
exactly how Matt describes it to me.
yeah, okay, no, that's fine, yeah.
That's his review done.
Yeah. On to the next person.
I love Breaking Bad, but it looks very like that, and I just already like his show like that.
I'll talk about it anyway. And so, Ozark is a Netflix series with Jason Bateman and what's her name? I'm looking at my notes now. Laura Linney. Laura Linney is.
Laura Linney. You got like an actual notepad as well.
Yeah, I
Love
do.
it.
It's got like a feather on it.
That's a very pretty notepad.
The girliest notepad I've ever seen. Did you write your dreams in there as well?
I did, yeah. Well, my work one is like a map, so it's actually quite manly. He says.
I like it.
So I thought I'll go for this flowery
Gendered
one.
notebooks, love it.
Yeah.
Change it up.
She's the one from Love Actually.
Yeah, I think she is, isn't she? Yeah.
She's the American one in Love Actually.
So they're the main
Right.
they're the main characters basically, and they play Marty and Wendy Bird, and they have 2 children. So this family is basically they work for the drug cartel, the Mexican drug cartel, and Marty is a launderer for the Mexican drug cartel.
Ooh.
Some shit goes down, and they have to move to the Lake of the Ozarks in Missouri. Missouri. Because of it.
Accent in Missouri.
I don't know. It's
Don't know.
very southern, I think. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Judging by most of the accents in the show, it's pretty southern.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, because they have some shit that goes down with the cartel, they have to move to the Ozarks to basically make up to the cartel and try and like redeem themselves. So it's kind of like them trying to set up shit in the Ozarks for the Mexican drug cartel. It is very Breaking Bad. Yeah, I will admit that. I think it's kind of like how I would describe the 2 main characters is it's kind of like 2 Walter Whites.
Okay.
So the husband and wife are kind of both Walter White-esque, I guess, in that they're kind of like they're both trying to work the angles of the cartel and trying to like eventually they try and get one over on each other and
Okay.
But I mean I've only seen 3 I have only seen 3 seasons. There's only season 4 came out recently, like part 1 of season 4 it came out at the end of February. So I've only seen pretty much to the end of season 3, but yeah,
Is it humorous in any way?
No,
Because you got
do not
Jason
expect
Bateman.
humour. Do not expect humour.
Like going by the trailers, it never looked like it
You will be
was. but-
traumatized.
Yeah.
It's really dark.
It is really fucking dark. There's literally one scene where a man turns around and a woman shoots him in the fucking face with a shotgun, and his face is just gone.
Jesus.
It's fucking.
Sounds quite ultra violent.
That was It's not ultra violent. That's only. They kind of do it well. That they only do those sort of things like very rarely. So when you see it kind of is really impactful. Whereas if it was like every 5 minutes, you probably go, I become a bit desensitized to it. But because it's like that scene itself is kind of like, oh shit, you fucked up. It's very like every season is kind of a ticking time bomb. There's always like a time element to it, and it always seems to be like, oh, we need to fucking do this before this happens. We need to do X before Y happens. Yeah, it's very
Like
kind of
24,
formulaic in that way, I
which
guess.
I've
But
been watching.
sorry,
Like 24, which I've been watching.
no, it's not. It's not
It's the only
exactly.
thing you've been able to watch, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the only thing I downloaded on my phone.
This is all I fucking got.
I've seen it 5 times. Oh. Yeah, I will. I think it's really good. I don't think it's quite like Breaking Bad. I think there's more of a family. I know there's obviously family in Breaking Bad, but the family are kind of involved in this time around. So it's kind of a bit like they're all becoming a bit desensitized to it, and then the people around them are sort of like reacting to it, and like they're getting into all sorts of shit. Ridiculous shit.
The other one
sometimes.
that's kind of like that is Weeds, but I think that's meant to be a lot funnier. I think that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
more
was about to say,
comedy
like,
than
the only
not.
other thing I can think of is Weeds. Because I think that came out before Breaking Bad as well.
Did
I
it?
think just,
Probably.
Yeah.
But
I think they were actually on at the same time at one point.
Oh, okay.
I always forget how old Breaking Bad is.
it's really old. Yeah. I mean, Ozark is relatively new. I mean, it's only just had its 4th season, so I think it probably started in 2018. I imagine.
I mean, the latest Breaking Bad thing was only a couple of years ago. To be fair.
Oh, El Camino. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I suppose.
Or
So,
I guess.
Yeah. Huh?
Or Better Call Saul, I guess.
Or Better Call Saul,
But
yeah,
I
which
did
is
mean
amazing.
El Camino.
I like Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is really good. Like you say, because it's Jason Bateman, you expect that comedy, but it really is not there. There's maybe like 1 or 2 funny bits, but they're not like comedy funny. They're just it's just funny because of what's happening. You know, it's nothing majorly.
Is it like too serious? Could it do with a bit of humor here and there?
No, it's actually expect drama because it is a drama. It's definitely not. It was never meant to be serious. You know, the actors in it are all really, really good, and they play it really fucking well. There's an actor in season 3 who has to play a bipolar person, and holy shit, they do such a good job of it. It's so good. And their character is a really great character as well, which only gets introduced in season 3. I don't know, and I don't want to say because it will give away.
Okay.
Spoilers.
All right.
Spoilers.
It's cool to see like Jason Bateman branch out because
he produces it. I think it was kind of like I don't know if it's his idea as such, but I think he's probably one of the reasons it's happened. I think is because of him.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's brilliant in it. He plays the character really well. He's kind of like his character is actually quite straight faced. They don't really. They kind of don't. He doesn't really have much time for bullshit, so it's kind of like the opposite how you expect him to be. I think. Yeah. I don't know if he's done that on purpose.
No, yeah.
But it kind of feels like he.
It just sounds weird to hear him be acting like so seriously. Like it kind of does make me want to give it a go. Actually, like cause,
I think you should. Like there's also some really great cinematography and editing. It's really, really subtle, but there's some really nice stuff, and it's kind of like it's nice to see some like new elements of like filmmaking. They kind of do some like interesting stuff that people hadn't really done before. Like I say, it's very, very subtle. So I think if you've ever done video production, you would ever know about it.
This fucking guy.
It's been a while since you mentioned this, to be fair.
Had to throw it in, didn't you?
And I do this.
Well, I think if you're just a regular viewer, I guess.
Schmuck, yeah.
A regular old schmo.
You're a fucking idiot.
I don't think you would notice those sort of things as much, but like some of the framing is like phenomenal. Like especially like the first. I think it's like the second season is like so well shot and so well edited. It's really, really
I love
good.
a good bit of framing as well.
But it is dark. Yeah, like obviously, you're expecting a bit of some dark moments with the Mexican drug cartel.
Yeah.
But there are they've introduced some really interesting characters, and like they obviously kill off people as well that you wouldn't expect, and so Game of Thronesy in that way, I guess. But
okay, that's cool.
It's hard hitting. It's very hard hitting, and I'm certainly enjoying watching it. I don't want to say too much about it without giving everything away, but it's certainly.
What's it on? Like, where do you
It's on Netflix.
Where can you watch it?
It's on Netflix.
Oh right.
Yeah, so
is it an original?
It's a Netflix original show. Yeah.
Ah, cool.
But yeah, I definitely recommend it. Weirdly, the first time I watched it, because I tried to watch it when it first came out, I think, and I literally watched like a couple episodes, and it just wasn't gripping me at all, and I kind of just switched off. And then I tried it a few weeks ago, or like a week or so ago, and literally gripped me on the first episode. It was really weird, and I didn't remember any of what I'd had watched before. I was like, I didn't remember this fucking happening. Yeah,
it's so weird when that happens.
It was really weird how it just didn't grip me before, and then this time it just like.
Turns out he was actually watching the new season of Arrested Development.
Yeah, probably.
Where's the Mexican cartel?
Yeah, the new season of Arrested Development is questionable.
That's one way of describing it.
So you'd say choose Ozark.
Choose Ozark, yes. Watch old Arrested Development. That's great.
Yeah.
But,
Is that the thing that like Michael Cera kind of started in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think a lot of them kind of started in that because Will Arnett is in it as well, which is great.
Holy shit!
Love Will Arnett.
Don't think I've seen a single episode of Arrested Development.
Neither have I.
No, I wouldn't worry about it.
It's quite
too
funny.
much,
It's of its time. It's a little bit.
Yeah. It's okay.
Would Adson call it dated?
He would call it
gonna-
dated. It is very dated. Yes.
This is a
It's like-
dated show.
Yeah.
It was ahead of its time at the time, and now it's
Kind of caught up.
behind the times.
But the
Yeah.
graphics are shit.
The graphics are shit. Michael Cera looks like a child.
Yeah. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here, child, Michael Cera. Cool.
Yeah. But yeah.
Any more to say on Ozark?
No.
Metal?
Watch it. Fucking awesome.
Watch it. That's
Yeah.
what you got to say.
Yeah.